Once upon a time, during the time of Gautama Buddha, there lived a young man named Kapkap. Was known for his quick temper and impulsive nature. He would often react to situations without thinking, causing himself and others unnecessary suffering. One day, he decided to seek guidance from the Buddha to find a way to bring peace and happiness into his life. Kapkap traveled to the monastery where the Buddha resided. He approached the serene figure and bowed respectfully wise. One cap said, I am plagued by my own reactivity and lack of inner peace. I wish to find a way to overcome this and experience true fulfillment. Can you guide me? The Buddha smiled kindly at Cap and replied, Dear Cap, I understand your struggle, reactivity, and impulsiveness can cloud our minds and prevent us from finding true happiness. Let me share a story with you. In a small village, there lived a young monk named Ananda. Ananda was known for his calmness and non reactivity. One day, a villager approached Ananda in a fit of anger and began hurling insults at him. The villagers watched, expecting Ananda to react in anger or retaliate. However, Ananda remained still and calm, observing the villagers' angry words without attachment. After the villager exhausted himself, Ananda responded with kindness. Friend, it seems you are carrying a heavy burden of anger. Is there anything I can do to help? The villager was taken aback by Ananda's response. He realized the futility of his anger and broke down in tears. Ananda embraced him, offering comfort and understanding. From that day forward, the villager transformed and his life changed for better. Cap listened attentively to the story and asked, But how did Ananda remain so calm and non reactive in the face of such anger? The Buddha replied, Ananda had learned the importance of living in the present moment, observing his thoughts and emotions without attachment. He cultivated a stillness in his mind, allowing him to respond with wisdom rather than react impulsively. He responded with wisdom. He cultivated a stillness in his mind, allowing him to respond with wisdom rather than react impulsively. He understood that external reality is a projection of the mind and that true peace and happiness come from within. In addition, Ananda recognized the power of silence. By not reacting, he gave the villager the space to reflect on his actions and find his own inner peace. Ananda calmness, and non reactivity were a reflection of his realizations of his true nature as consciousness. Kapka pondered over the Buddha's words and said, I yearn to experience such a stillness and peace within myself. How can I achieve this wise? And the Buddha smiled and replied, Cap, it begins with being aware of your reactions and releasing your efforts to control every situation. Trust in your own being and the wisdom that arises from within. The ultimate goal is to transcend reactivity, observe your experiences without identification, and realize the unchanging essence of awareness. Practice living in the present moment, letting go of thoughts, fears, and doubts. Remember that calmness and non reactivity solve all problems and lead to a state of peace and happiness. Cultivate stillness in your mind and embrace the power of silence. Through these practices, you will never discover the spiritual fulfillment you seek with gratitude in his heart. Cap thanked the Buddha and left monastery, determined to embark on a transformative journey to find inner peace. From that day forward, Cap committed himself to the teachings of the Buddha, striving to embody calmness, non reactivity, and the realization of his true nature as consciousness.